Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, family. I pray that you are well, and I pray that you are looking forward to this time of sacrifice. One of the greatest gifts given to man from God and given to God from man is one word: sacrifice. Yeah. You see, it was through the sacrifice of God's only begotten Son that you and I were gifted with the grace and favor of an abundant life. It is also through our sacrifice of worship and our sacrifice of worship to God is where we find opportunity to please Him in what we have to offer. So again, sacrifice is one of the greatest gifts that can be given. However, most of us would agree that sacrifice is also one of the most challenging gifts to render, merely because it requires losing sight of oneself for the benefit of who you are sacrificing for. Nevertheless, the gift of sacrifice is rewarding if you are willing to endure to the very end. Now, most of you all know that every single year we commit to the beginning of a year with time of corporate sacrifice through fasting. And as we fast, we are believing God to prepare us and posture us for the road that lies ahead of us. Now, whether you are planning to engage in a full fast or you're planning to engage in a partial fast, we ask, family, that you engage in this time of sacrifice with your whole heart. For this is the acceptable fast God desires from us. For this fast, I propose that we consider the prayer and fasting of Nehemiah. So for the next couple of days, we're believing God to help us to embrace the heart posture of Nehemiah. What does that look like? That is a heart of selflessness. That is a heart of humility. That is a heart who is apologetic. And that also represents a heart that is considered optimistic. All right, family, so here is the plan. Each day, a devotional will be sent to you via email. And every other day, a prayer video will be sent to you that is led by one of our ministry leaders as we follow along with the prayer and fasting focus of Nehemiah. See, my hope is that you open your heart to the character conveyed through Nehemiah's prayer, and that you consider rendering that same posture to God throughout your time of sacrifice. If we are believing God to condition us for the journey that lies ahead of us, then we must be willing to, number one, embrace that this will be a year for greater consistency. Along with that, we also must remain aware that God is commissioning us to build on the new normal that lies ahead of us. And so we believe that this time of sacrifice will condition us and prepare us for that very task. I also believe that this time of sacrifice will grant you and I the grace and favor to be used by God in a greater way. So family, stay connected, stay in tuned. And as we devote to a time of great sacrifice, we are believing for a great reward. Love you, family.